Well, making sure no one is out of reach.
A youth hub in Flint is empowering students not only to learn, but to also pay it forward.
TV5's Elise Ramey shows us what happens when a dream is nurtured in even the bleakest circumstances.
Exploring untapped talent in a city known for innovation.
It's a great experience.
On this floor, 13-year-old Makai Shumpert is coming into his own.
Tapology mostly focuses on the kids that are in Flint and try to get their talents out into the world and show what they can actually be with their potential.
First learning, now he's leading as a teacher of tapology. It's one of over a dozen year-round youth programs housed in this 62,000 square foot building in North Flint.
Come on, guys. Y'all follow me. We have to make sure that all of our children can participate.
Linnell McKinney talked to me about what we know today as Sylvester Broome Empowerment Village. It was originally Dewey Elementary School and later the Sylvester Broome Community Center in the mid-90s and early 2000s. It closed in 2012.
Of course, the building had been abandoned, you know, not much going on.
The process of restoring it would actually begin to take shape during a devastating time in the city's history.
Originally, it was purchased by Dr. Shaw from Insight Medical Center to distribute water for the purpose of distribution of water during the water crisis. After that, the board decided that it would be a youth hub, and that's when Ms. Miriam Razul became the executive director. Then I came in and I said, I have a dream.
Her dream of making this a dynamic center for youth academics, arts, and athletics didn't happen overnight and wasn't always easy.
So we knew that it was necessary for us. You know, during those times, we knew that it was necessary. So even though we didn't get the funding right away, we continued on with volunteers, donations. We cleaned up the building ourselves a lot.
I was one of the 300 kids when SBEV first opened up in 2018.
Now, a few short years later, 17-year-old Jaden Nelson is passing on what he's learned.
SBEV actually made me a better person because Coach McKinney had molded me into what I envision myself as now.
McKinney, a former professional basketball player of Hall of Fame status, along with the team at SBEV and its community partners, look to continue to provide students with opportunities in academics, the arts, martial arts, sports, journalism, music production,
it's a lot of stuff behind the scenes,
and much more, all at no cost to their families.
It's a constant growth because there's a constant need. And we're here to fulfill that need, to give our children an opportunity to dream.
And that's what it's all about, the building of dreams. We're so happy to be here live at Security Credit Union in Flint Township to bring you the Sylvester Broome Empowerment Village phone drive, where we are raising money to help this wonderful organization continue to grow. You can call 810-235-0211 to help SBEV give local children the opportunity to learn and do so much more. Joining me now is one of the community partners with SBEV, Security Credit Union. Ashley Lister, you're the marketing manager here. Tell me, why did you want to get involved with this cause?
Yes, so randomly, Miriam and I were introduced to each other back in 2018. She invited me for a tour, and immediately when I went on that tour, I knew what they were doing had amazing things happening in our community. Then in 2020, when COVID hit, she reached out. They needed some money for a sensory room, and it wasn't just going to help children with autism, but it was also going to help the challenges that COVID was going to bring. And it just seemed like a no-brainer. And ever since then, we've continued that strengthening that partnership and really just giving back to the Flint community.
Tell me, what is it about SBEV that really aligns with what you all do at SCU?
Yes, I would say that it really hits our core values, investing in the community, giving back. Our employees volunteer, we volunteer, and this just was a no-brainer for us, and we want to strengthen that community partnership with them. They understand that giving back to the youth and to succeed in them is exactly what credit unions have, been doing since we were founded, people helping people.
All right, Ashley, thank you so much. And just get a look at our lovely volunteers here. We have a great team assembled. We want you to get those phone lines going to really help this organization as it continues to do amazing things in the Flint community. Again, that number 810-235-0211. You'll see the number on your screen, and throughout the newscast, we'll be coming back here so that you can learn even more about Sylvester Broome Empowerment Village. For now, live in Flint Township, Elise Ramey, back to you.
Let's get those phones ringing. Thank you, Elise. And we will check back in with her for more on the Empowerment Village throughout the evening.
Well, coming up, a basketball star,